Hello, my Leos. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of August. And before we jump in here, I just always love to start our monthly readings just by thanking the Creator for being here with us and wanting to be with us every moment of our life, experiencing it alongside us, being our co-creator with us and with our lives, and doing it with unconditional love. No making little notes as they're experiencing life with us to judge us later. We thank you that you just fill each moment with unconditional love. All we have to do is sit still and see it, and that it's always there. It's just us that sometimes gets pulled away into the world, and we just don't see that as clearly. So we thank you for your patience, for your unconditional love, and for your presence. All right, we're going to start off by just pulling a card to see what the Creator would like us to know for all of our Leos for the month of August, just the overall energies. And so we're going to use this Angel and Ancestors cards here. And we'll start off looking at that. All right, Creator, what do you want our Leos to know about their month of August, please? Okay. You got the Shaman, trust in higher forces. I love that there's the wisdom from above, and then you also have the timing. This looks like a clock to me. So trusting the timing of things too. So this is perfect, and I'll read from the book here too, but of course intuitively it's just, you have such an awesome resource on the other side, with the higher realms, the higher spiritual realms. We've got the Creator and Spirit. You've got all of our posse of beings of unconditional love and light. You've got guardian angel, you have other angels, you've got your spirit guides, loved ones who are on the other side that were here during this lifetime, ancestors from other lifetimes, and just a whole myriad of other beings of unconditional love and light. And we can tap in and ask them for advice and information as we, go through this life as well. So, just know that during the month of August, there's just going to be a great opportunity to really get still and listen. They're always hearing us, but to hear them, we can attach to that. And then we can always trust that everything's always unfolding for us, that life is not happening to us, and that we can trust that, our what we've asked to experience before we came down here, they're all working to have happen. And a plus is that while we're here, we still have free will, and so they won't meddle in our lives, but we can ask them now, each day even, and just say, hey, please come into my life and bring me the best experiences for me. Bring me those experiences that will bring me my highest vibration of love. And they will. They're more than willing to, but they won't mess with your free will. So you have to ask while you're down here. They'll still complete everything else that we asked before we came down here. But as far as new things or new questions that you have while you're here, all you have to do is ask and you shall receive. So the Shaman card here, it says trust in your angels, your guides, and your ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. And how we do that too is kind of how we mentioned that when we realize if we give away our power to life, saying, oh, life is happening to me, I have no control over it. When you realize life is happening for you, you take back your power and you realize, okay, what did I want to learn from this? How can I learn from this about myself, others, the world? And, if I don't like the situations, then I can choose to change things up. I can even change my attitude about a situation that I can't change. So there's so much that's within your power that you can claim back. Then it goes on to say, on the inner planes, all of the shamans of times gone by are helping the human race to understand the complexities of life and the needs of Mother Earth. Many are working as spiritual guides to light workers and light warriors. The shaman card brings the energy of your shaman guides to you. Shamans believed that when there was illness or disease, it was because a person's power had been left behind somewhere, or a negative pattern had installed itself in them. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall this power and remove the demon. If this card comes to you, it's because you need to do some release work with lower energies or with your lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. The shaman will aid you in your quest. The extended message for the card says there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send your intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come out on top. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potential to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. So I love that. Great messages. I think we covered everything already on that. And then next what I do, I usually take a tarot deck and I split it off into the major arcana and then the 4 suits of the minor arcana. These are the Fairy tarot cards by Doreen Vichu and Radley Valentine. And so this will also represent, the major arcana will be what the creator wants you to know just in general about your month, like the overall energy, what they want you to know. And then I'll talk about the minor arcana when we get into those. All right, creator, what else do you want Leo to know about their month of August, please? What do you want them to know? Okay. You got number 16, life experience. And it says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And so I believe this is like the Tower card, if I remember, because of course the Tower is there, and it's about life changes. But I love how they depict it in here, that it's going to be something that you walk through, and you know, you're going to leave this behind and you're going to walk through into a new place. And it totally excuse me, goes with this card here, because we're talking about, you know, that those negative thoughts, those negative energies, those beliefs that limit you, about leaving those behind. And so August is going to be a time where if you do have this Tower moment where something gets shaken, you know, and I talked about you have a choice on to look at it like, oh, this is happening to me. Oh no. And experience what it feels like, excuse me, to again be feeling limited and victimized by life. Or you can look at it and go, oh, okay, so this is rattling for me for a reason, because it wants me to see something about my life that's going to transform it into something beyond what I've imagined it could be. And there'll be freedom on the other side of this, because you're letting go of these old things. So I really, really love that for you. All right. So the 4 suits are going to represent 4 different areas of your life. And we're going to start off with spring, and spring is the fire energy, which is normally wands in the regular tarot, but they got inventive and used the seasons in this one. So this is going to represent spirit for you, and it's going to be, what is your spiritual journey going to look like in the month of August? So for Leo's creator, what do you want them to know about their spiritual journey in August? that is the one right there. Just move these cards around here. You got the 9 of spring. So that's normally the 9 of Wands. It says, protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. So I love that environmental conservation. It mentioned in here too how the shamans look and see what Mother Earth needs. So that might be another message for you. But I really feel getting out in nature is going to help you connect with your higher self. Getting away from things, away from all the noise, is really going to help. You've got all the ladybugs here. So if that meant anything for you, as far as an individual who's passed to the other side, just let that be another message that they are just saying, hey, if you needed proof that I'm here, here you go, I'm here. But the 9 of spring also kind of represents that you're at this point where you're about to go to this new level and to not give up yet. You know, the wands in the regular tarot are kind of like blocking your way. But what I love is that the only thing you need to do is to continue to persevere. Just keep going. Take it a moment at a time, a step at a time. And as this experiences happen, take a lot of deep breaths and realize that you are not alone and that you're about to just go into this next level of trust with the Creator, of trust with all of those beautiful beings of unconditional love and light on the other side. So I really love this because it's going to be a nice an internal transitional month for you in August. And I believe there's a new moon in Leo that's coming up in August. I think it's on August 8th, if I'm not mistaken. You can check me on that. But you have this wonderful opportunity for this new energy, for your new energy to reset in that as well. So I really, really love that for you. And of course, I believe it is Leo season, is it not? So happy birthday if you have a birthday. All right. Then we're also going to pull a card here from the Path of the Soul Destiny cards. And we are going to see what else the Creator would like you to know about your spiritual adventure for August. I'm just going to move this in a little bit here. All right, Creator, what else do you want Leos to know about their spiritual adventure for August, please? Okay. And you got card number 42. I'll let you see that there. I like the fractal images here because I call them the spiritual inkblot. It's like, what do you see in the picture here? I'm going to see like a butterfly or an X marks the spot or a skull. You can see all sorts of stuff. But we'll see what she intuitively pulled from the card here. Miss Shirley Harnish, the creator of these cards. My fingers will work. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is called Fairies. What a wonderful thing to have pop up here because we're using the Fairies tarot deck. So it says you're being asked to watch for situations that may get you fired up. Remember, every experience you have is part of your learning, like we're talking about. If you do find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, do your best to stay in the moment. Be mindful and do not allow yourself to slip back into old patterns. By staying true to who you are now, you will find the situation will resolve easily. The fairies are showing you the magic of staying present and heart-centered. So that is unbelievable. I love it. So it's totally fitting into, what we're talking about with this card coming, with these changes coming. Don't fall back into the old. Just keep true to your heart. Keep true to your heart. I love the green energy in here too. So that's where you connect to your higher realms anyway, because the noise of this world is, based in fear and all these external things happening. But the language that the higher realm speaks is of unconditional love, peace, joy, and laughter. And so when you raise your vibration to that and focus on that, that's when you hear clearly, and you feel things through your heart. You get messages through the heart emotions, through the love emotions. All right, next we're going to move into autumn, which this is normally pentacles in the regular tarot, and this is the element of earth. So what this represents is your physical body, your physical world, where this is your inner world and your spirit. This will be your physical, whatever's happening on the stage there and what's going on with your physical body. So we'll find out for the creator what is going to be going on in your physical adventure for August. For Leos, please. What do you want Leos to know about their physical adventure in August? Okay. You got King of Autumn, so King of Pentacles, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Look at that. That is the ultimate. Pentacles is the ruling of your outside world. It says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything is going your way. A good person or company to work for. So, this is all about the having everything in your external world just unfold perfectly for you. I love some messages that I hear about the King of Autumn, King of Pentacles it's someone who has experienced and understood and kind of mastered like your work life, your career life, your abundance and money, your relationships and marriage, all those things that we have come to us, that we seek in life, for to make sure we live, to make sure we live well and happy, all those things that we're taught from the external world. We master those and we're like, okay, I got all that. But when you have that too, the kind of side of that is it's like billionaires, and how many more billions do you need? How many more houses do you need? How many more cars do you need? It's like at some point we become empty by the external things, if we're looking for those to fulfill us. And so the message that comes with that is, what more is there? And that's why the spiritual journey is really, I think, bringing itself to your face, because the external world, you're like, yeah, I have everything I need and even a lot of stuff that I want, but I still feel like there's always going to be some more. I need something more, and this is the more that you're searching for. We're also going to pull a card here from the Native Spirit Oracle. Let's see what else the creator would like you to know about your external world, or your physical world anyway, for the month of August, Leos. Mighty, mighty Leos. All right, creator, what else do you want them to know? Okay. Fast. That was fast. Yep, walking in beauty. I love that. And I was just looking at, thinking about that too, because Leo, there's so much beauty and attraction when you have Leo sun or Leo in your chart too. You just have this beautiful, beautiful aura around you that makes you even look more physically attractive than you were. And it just makes you very attracting, a lot of the external stuff into your life. And this card meeting means radiant beauty surrounds you. You're beautiful inside and out. No matter what your age, your grace is growing. It's about being in balance. As you walk in beauty and feel gratitude for it, your life will be filled with immense splendor. Whenever you can, spend time in natural, wild spaces, as we were talking about, right? As you see and hear and feel beauty around you, your own beauty will grow. And your native spirit wants you to know that in Native American traditions, there's the concept of walking in beauty. It's called, and I might mispronounce this, Hozo Naasha, and that's in the Navajo Dina tradition. And it means being in balance with the natural way of life. When we're in the right relationship with the natural world around us, we're walking in beauty. The more you sense and see beauty around you in your environment, yourself, and your body, the more it will fill your life in all forms. Never say anything about yourself or your body that's negative. Don't put down yourself or others. Instead, affirm beauty and take time to adorn your body and personal space. Walk in nature and inhale the beauty of every part of our wonderful planet. Cherish yourself and the luminescence within you, and you will grow. I love that. Perfect. And these cards come with a journey, which you can or cannot do, whether it resonates with you. And that's create outer harmony in your home environment, even in small ways, such as a vase of flowers, a scented candle, or clean windows. And your inner grace and radiance will begin to shine even more brightly. Wherever you go, look for beauty in your surroundings, and as a result, the world will become more beautiful. And that is really fitting, for what we're talking about here too, is what you look for, you find, right? And no matter what situation you're going through, you get to decide what it means. So if you decide to look for beauty, you're going to find it. If you decide to look for ugliness in things, you're going to find that too. And so that's part of taking your power back, as we were talking about. All right. Next, we move on to winter, which winter is the element of air, which is swords normally in the regular tarot. So this is going to represent your thoughts, your mind, your beliefs, your attitudes. So we'll see what else. Creator, what would you like Leos to know about their mental adventure in the month of August? What do you want them to know about their mental state? But we'll call it mental adventure. You got the Two of Winter, which is like the Two of Swords. And it says, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So I'll show you the little picture here. Yeah, the Two of Swords normally has someone with a blindfold around their eyes and the two swords crossing. And that's, about the indecision. And behind them, there's an ocean or a lake, at least a body of water, which represents the emotional piece. And, we can get caught up into our minds, into the logic, and not trust our emotions. But what I love about this card is it's really telling you it's time to, really close your eyes and get in tune with your emotions and your inner world, your higher, posse, to help you make those decisions. So if you're at this point where you're like, I don't know, what I want to do or what I should do, if you don't have a feeling of absolutely yes, then you don't have enough information yet. If you're like, well, I could do that, and I could do that, and I could do that, there's always going to be something that's going to push you to go yes. And if you're not that, then it's like it's not time to make that move. Or if you're pressured, you need to have an answer now, yes or no. Then if it's not a absolutely yes, then it's a no. And it's funny because sometimes I usually mention this too, is like people go, I need a yes or no from you because they're trying to pressure you for a yes. And if you go, okay, well then the answer is no, then like, whoa, wait, take more time. You're okay. Take more time, because they want you to choose yes, right? So just know that if you have that indecision, that's going to be coming up in around this, it's the same colors here too, or close colors. Just know that you have a choice to wait as well, and then also get additional information. Then we're going to pull another card here for your mind, and from this Numerology guidance cards. We'll see what else the Creator wants you to know. Mental adventure in August. Great. For Leos, Creator, what else do you want them to know, please? You've got love, and this is a number 6, and this was 42, which 4 plus 2 is 6, and you've got a 16 with a 6 there too. So 6 also, and I love this is blue, represents like the mother or parent card. So I really feel that part of your mental, we're talking about letting go of what no longer serves you. There's going to be some beliefs you have about the Creator that were based on your experiences with your parents or people in authority over you. And, as you look into this spiritual side and connect higher, one of the things that's going to allow you to connect to that higher place is to realize what that block is, and realize that that belief doesn't have anything to do with the Creator. It just has to do with your earthly experience with these characters in the external world. But that this love that the Creator has is unconditional, and that's going to be a big turning point for you, because it's talking about when you're making decisions, filling up all those mental beliefs and thoughts that you have about yourself are going to be healed with that unconditional love. So I really love that. I love that for you, because it's all about love. And this card also indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love, and to remember at all times that only love is real. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with Source and the intentions of your soul, right? Aligning. Because you attract what you are, when you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life. This card also indicates a need to go within to recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. This is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I am worthy of love? And do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists, and you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to see and believe in love. When you believe in yourself and cherish your life as it is today, love will embrace you in ways you've never known. Unconditional love of self and others will attract more love into your life. And the affirmation for this card is, I see through the eyes of love and attract more love into my life. That is beautiful. I also did a reading. I recorded a reading. I'm recording these earlier in July, but there's a transformation reading I did about shame, and it also was about seeing through God's eyes and transforming that. So I'll try to remember to post the playlist for transformation readings at the end if you want to go check that out. That'll be at the end of the playlist as well. All right, and then lastly, we move into summer, which is the element of water and normally is cups for the regular tarot. And this is going to represent your emotional journey. What kind of emotions are you going to experience, and what the Creator wants you to know about your emotional adventure for August. So, Creator for Leos, what do you want them to know about their emotional journey in August, please? Imagine it's going to be love. Okay. You got the Two of Cups, which is about love. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So it's funny because the Two of Cups is about love. And the, can mean, a lot of people interpret it as, another individual coming into your life. But I also have, this understanding with spirit that it means realizing this connection with yourself and your higher self, because one cup represents this earthly body and the human experience that you're walking in, and the other represents your soul, your spirit, your being of unconditional love. And so it's this joining together, not the thinking spirit needs to destroy the ego, or the ego, wants to destroy spirit, but it becomes this relationship that's healed between you because your human side wants to experience love, and we experience, this conditional love, and we fear being rejected and losing it because there's, in the conditional world, there are conditions where you get rejected and you get love pulled away from you, where our higher being is, like we've been talking about, is all about unconditional love. And that's really what we're trying to search for, is a love that is stable and unending and we can't lose. And that's where that joining comes together. So I really feel your emotions as you do this journey here in August. You're just going to feel that inner love for you, for yourself, but also from your higher posse, your higher support group that just loves you so much. That's what they're cheering all day long. We love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. All right, and then lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Fairies Oracle. Just get your final message for this reading and what the Creator wants you to know about your emotional adventure in the month of August. All right, Creator, what's the final message for our Leos for the month of August, please? Okay. And it says, rise above problems. And that's beautiful. Yeah, I really feel that's what's going to help you. I saw, like this caterpillar, but you're going into this cocoon, come out this butterfly where you rise above everything. So that's this transformation that is coming around. And let me read from the book here too. It says, when you're in the middle of a problem, the solution often evades you, right? This indecision. See your situation from a higher perspective, from spirit, and you may see a new way out. It says, have you been feeling frightened by a seemingly insurmountable situation? Your fears and tension may have created a negative obsession where you think about the problem continually. We're talking about that, right? Although you search endlessly for solutions, none seem forthcoming, and hopelessness creeps into your consciousness. So whether your situation seems big or small, this card asks you to step back for an instant so that you can better see creative solutions. Instead of continually working on the issue, mentally see yourself giving the problems to heaven's waiting hands, right? Trust. Like completely letting go of an envelope that you're mailing, surrender the issue completely. Then imagine how the fairies might see your problem. How would your problem look from their perspective? Feel the sense of faith, which is trust, and hopefulness that they lend to you. And know that these positive emotions fuel the complete resolution of the issue. All based in love, right? And the affirmation for this is, my heart, my mind, my life, and everyone in it are perfectly at peace right now. Beautiful. I love this message for you, Leo. It's such just like I said, a transformational type of month where you really get in tune with your inner love and your connection to the other side, to the spiritual realm. And like it's mentioned, It just brings peace. And even though you might have some tower moments where there's some shaking going on, just know that it's happening for you and not happening to you. As you go throughout August, just know every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. We'll talk to you soon. You take care.